Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic week. I am here in the DFW area and I'm looking to get on some water. Now, I'm in the business district and there is tons of ponds everywhere, and I saw this really big body of water. It looks like a lake. Let me show you what I'm looking at real quick. Now, this looks public to me. I mean, there's a big old walking trail right here. There's soccer fields over here. There's a baseball diamond. And yeah, so to me, this looks all like public waters. But this business district has tons of ponds everywhere. Like every single huge business in this metropolitan area, it seems like it has a pond in it. So I'm gonna try a few of these spots, but I have some time today. It's a beautiful day outside. It's probably in the 70s. Ooh, this water looks really shallow. Ooh, there's a dam right here, and there's a small river on the other side. Okay, all right. So all things I like to see here. Never been here before. Obviously, it's gonna be the first time I put this on the channel, but yeah, let's see if we can't find some bass. Stick with me. Let me throw a Cinco. We'll go over here and walk this little dam. Let's see what we can get. The bike. Man, this place goes on for a while. Look at that. With that bridge. I think I got one. He's on the move.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
There he is. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. That's a fatty right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, buddy. All right. I know the concrete. My bad. That is a nice one. Man, he's freezing. All right, guys, check it out. That's a decent sized bass. Look, he's old and got battle scars, but yeah, nonetheless. All right, let's get her back. Whoops. Thank you, Mama. There she goes. Yeah, I knew they were gonna be pushed up right here on these weeds because it's almost spawning time, so they're getting kind of territorial. So what I was trying to do was just throw it up there, see if I couldn't get, you know, one to follow it out and slam it. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I've just been looking for structure and then looking for, you know, shallow areas where I know they'd be feeding or protecting the bed. Not saying they're on beds yet, but they might just be getting a little territorial. All right, guys, not too bad. I caught one bass. I had another one, but it came off and wasn't very big though. But yeah, this I would love to come back if I had more time. It's just too big and I don't have a whole lot of time to scout around the whole place. So I'm gonna go to another pond right around the corner and see if I can't get on some bass in a more concentrated area. You know, I'm just making an audible. I'd love to stay all day out here and try my luck and try to catch a big one, but man, that wind is just, on a big open space like that, the wind is just making it really, really hard to cast. So yeah, let's make a change. I'm gonna get in the car and drive around to the next spot, and hopefully we'll catch a lot more bass. Stick with me. All right, guys, I'm at the next spot, and this place I think I'm gonna get kicked out of. I mean, look at this. It's surrounded by these businesses. Like I said, there's tons of water here in Fort Worth, but I'm gonna head down to the pond. It's right over there, and I'm pretty sure as soon as I walk the bank, somebody's gonna come out and tell me to leave. But you know what? I have not put a confrontation on the channel yet, so I don't know. Maybe the first. I don't know. We'll see. Stick with me. All right, still a windy day. Less than a quarter of a mile from the last place. I see my first sign. No fishing, no private property, no swimming. But let's see how long it takes for them to kick me out. No fishing. It sounds like a challenge to me. Again, I'm not in anybody's backyard. So just gonna throw the Cinco around, see if we can't get bit. I could probably find a better place to cast where I'm not so visible, maybe over there in the shadows. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hard walking around with this 7-foot rod before somebody runs out here and tells me, hey, you gotta leave. Yeah, I probably got all these eyes on me right now with these big skyscrapers. But man, I don't care. I don't live here. The cool thing is, if they kick me out of this pond, there's another pond right on the other side. So hopefully it's not the same security guard from both. But this is where a telescoping rod or a little collapsible rod is real helpful in situations like these. Because then you can say, take off your jacket and be like, nah, I don't know what y'all talking about. I wasn't fishing. Man, it is a beautiful, other than the wind, it is a beautiful day outside. Ooh, I think I got a bite already. There he goes. Come on, come on. There you go. There's a guy coming over here too, so here we go. First bass in this private pond. Check it out, right here in this private little pond. Yep. All right, we are 2 for 2. Caught a bass at the other pond, caught a bass at this pond. Let's see if we can catch one more, and maybe I'll move over to the other pond on the other side, because there's a lot of employees coming this way. It looks like they're just doing exercise though. There's this big old pipe with water coming out. If I was a fish, that's where I would be. Ooh, already a bite. Already a bite. There we go. Another one. That's a nice bass. Check it out. Right there. Got a little scar on him. But yeah, moving water. All right, one more cast and then I'm gonna move on to the next pond, because this pond, I'm getting bites, but oh look, there's another one. There he is. But they're all dinks, they're all little ones. Thank you, bud. Come on. There we go. Another beautiful little bass. He's got that mark on his gash on the side of him, but thank you, buddy. Real healthy little pond here. All right, I think I'm gonna move on, because the pond is literally like, I think it connects to this pond. But yeah, I don't got a whole lot of time here, so oh, this is such a nice area. Look at this. All these restaurants and stuff. I did not see one sign that said no fishing. This is too high up. Let me go on the other side. I don't like that all these restaurants are facing the water, so everybody can see me. But whatever. see where it says no pets. No drinks, no containers. I don't see anywhere it says no fishing. I don't see anywhere it says private property. All the signs are on the other side. And that big bank was. So, I don't know. We'll see. Got a bite. There you go. There we go. Just like that. That's a decent one. At least a pound. And caught one at each. Ooh, this one's kind of bleeding a little bit. That's all right, buddy. I'll get you back. Not bad. All right, I apologize you can't see, but I got another bite. Oh, he let it go. All right. That was 2 in this spot. I'm trying to cover as many ponds as possible. There's another pond on the other side, and I don't believe it's connected to this, but I'm gonna go try that spot. Man, I can't believe he let it go. Well, that would have been 2 at this one. But yeah, stick with me. I'm here at spot number 4. Man, this water is super clear. They shouldn't have any problem seeing my Cinco. All right, let me try the other side because I'm not getting any bites over here. Stick with me. I think I got another one. He's moving fast. I don't know if I can bring him up here. That's a decent little one. And the 4th spot. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is a decent bass. Look at that. Probably the biggest one all day. Nice. Right in the tongue. Look at that. Whoa, my pole almost fell. Look at that. I'm pretty sure somebody's watching me up there. That is a beautiful bass, guys. Beautiful. Right here in this metropolitan area. I don't know. This in the middle of all these banks. All right, thank you, appreciate it. Wow, 4 for 4. Man, Fort Worth treating me good, or DFW really. Not really in Fort Worth. All right, guys, I think I'm pushing my luck. I think I'm gonna call it. You know, it's getting super windy out here. You know, I completed my goal. I succeeded. I caught, you know, bass at every single spot that I went to here in this beautiful downtown DFW business district. I don't know where I'm at, but I saw a bunch of ponds on Google Maps and I had to give it a shot. So yeah, definitely fun. If you're in the DFW area, you've got to check out these spots, because I'm not saying, you know, break any laws, trespass by any means, but you know, I'm just fishing. You know, I know there's a lot of people that may not agree with me, but this isn't somebody's backyard. You know, this is just, I mean, these are huge banks. Look at this building. You know, these are just huge banks that put these ponds, just like golf clubs have these little ponds for aesthetic value. And you know, to me, I don't know, why waste a good body of water, you know? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but yeah, to each his own. Like I said, if it's not your thing, you know, definitely why risk it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I got a long drive back to San Antonio, and I've got a lot of fishing to be doing in San Antonio. So yeah, if you're watching the channel consistently, I do have a lot of stuff planned. I'm gonna be using some swim baits. I'm gonna try to get on some big ones. I'm gonna try to get on some giants. So, you know, definitely, guys, you want to stay tuned for that. You know, check out that video. I should have that coming out pretty soon. I have a lot of trips planned too. Gonna be going to the hill country. Gonna be doing some kayak fishing. Gonna be doing some wading. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys spending your time to check out the channel and come along with me on this journey today. As you can see, no skunk. I mean, every single place produced. So definitely glad that got out on such a beautiful day. If you're not outside fishing, man, what are you doing? It is a beautiful day. That is a gift. So I don't intend to waste it. But yeah, I'm already heading out. But thank you so much for watching, and I will check you guys on the next one.